you say that it's personal and private when it's the Secretary of State and Secretary of Defense sending a letter?
The Secretary of Defense and Secretary of State can send private correspondence to their Israeli counterparts or counterparts all over the world. That doesn't necessarily mean that those letters need to be public. I understand that there is reporting out there and imagery out there of a letter, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is a public letter for public consumption. It was, can I just finish? It was private correspondence because it was addressed to their Israeli counterparts, both of them.
It's on U.S. government letterhead, correct?
I cannot.
Private, is it like on, pink stationery, or is it on letterhead from the U.S. government?
I would assume it was on letterhead, Jen, but what I can tell you is that just because something is on letterhead doesn't mean that it's meant for public consumption or to be leaked to the press.
No, it's FOIA.
Sure,
And
yeah,
so,
of course, but that's still.
I mean, if you are a U.S. government official and you're writing to your counterparts, that's not private or personal. You are a U.S. government official.
You are a U.S. I understand the back and forth here, but
But it's also citing official U.S. policy on how they qualify someone or a country to qualify for foreign military financing. That's just U.S. policy.
Yeah, so I'm just not going to be able to go into more details on the letter itself. Again, I confirmed that a letter was sent. It was meant to be private. Someone obviously felt the need to get out this private correspondence, but I'm just not going to be able to get into more details on that. Okay, good afternoon. I believe we're having some tech issues. Thank you, Jen. Griffin, I heard that you... So in terms of the letter that you referenced, I can confirm that Secretary Austin with Secretary Blinken, they co-signed a letter that went to their Israeli counterparts. This was personal, private correspondence, so I'm not going to get into more specifics of it other than, it was expressing concern about the humanitarian conditions in Gaza, but beyond that, I'm just not going to be able to provide more details. I have seen some of the social media circulating around this letter. I understand the questions that you're asking about it, but this was meant to be a private letter. I shouldn't have said personal, a private letter between government officials talking about the situation in Gaza.